Galaxy Collection.
Is it fixed? Is it working now? I had to unplug my microphone and plug it back in. It wasn't registering as a source in OBS for some reason. Hello! Can you hear me now? Again, fucking latency, so I don't know if anything I do works for like 10, 15 seconds. Okay, it's working. Hello! Sorry about that. Like I said, just a little OBS glitch. We're fine. It's a good omen for X7. Welcome everybody in YouTube land who's here. Hello. Still just making sure everything is set up properly. Yeah, the stream is telling me in advance to turn the voices off. It's fine. I'd say the chat box is a teeny bit off on the top there, but it's fine. No one probably would have even noticed it if I didn't say something about it like an idiot. Sending this message. Yeah, I was watching that to try to check the time there. Yeah, there's a decent amount of latency. It's like 15 seconds. Fucking YouTube. Some people are saying it's 20 seconds for them, 25 seconds. Hot damn. Yeah, we're missing the bottom chat thing. Hold on. No, I don't want to install latest Windows updates. Windows, I'm busy. I can't believe John silenced Twitch pop-up so I can't hear shit. It shouldn't be silenced. Should be. They should still be playing. Interesting. Why am I even streaming on YouTube? Reach. I did this once before for a reason. I'll explain. But don't worry, Twitch chat is still here. It's still haunted. I know all these problems already. Just from thinking about playing X7. How horrible of me. Really wish I could use the scroll wheel for this, but I can't for some reason. And... there we go. That should be better. Now the bottom mist will actually appear. But hello to everyone who is coming in. We're still just setting up. Be ready in a few minutes. At least YouTube doesn't have ads that interrupt the stream. Well, that might... it might, I don't know. That might just be because I don't run ads. I feel I need to say this every once in a while so people, like, know. Like, there are no ads on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is not monetized. If you see ads on one of my videos, it's because a copyright holder forced those ads to be there. I don't get any of that. I try to keep it, do my best to keep things ad-free. Do you use sentence enhancers in the YouTube streams? I mean, I think it takes the same filters I have set for my comments section, so the swearing should be fine. I don't think you gotta worry about that. You guys aren't the one making the content. Is this a recorded video? No, I'm speaking to you directly, Hammy Love. Hi, how you doing? I'm real. Come here. Let me give you a... Let me give you a little smooch. No, hello. Yes, this is live, even though it's on YouTube. This is not a KNI archive. Which will be really funny when this is inevitably a KNI archive when it's done. I guess I'll just be gaslighting people. Stinks. I watch a lot of your stuff on YouTube Premium. Lame how you don't get anything from that. Yeah, I just don't... I don't want to get into it, but I just don't want to deal with making my YouTube channel advertiser friendly. It's not worth it. And I'd have to go back and change so many of my old videos. All right, let's find out. Forte is going to do a time warp for us. We'll be getting started in just a minute or two, guys, for people, again, who are rolling in. Is this a no sleep till clear? Probably not, honestly. Considering it's a Wednesday night. And all right, it all comes down to the tournament theme. Not the tournament theming the song. The da 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 da. That. That's the noise I hear when I climax. That's the best piece of music ever written. God, it's annoying to not be able to talk to chat directly because the delay is so bad. But yeah, it is a Wednesday night, and I am not nearly as familiar with this. I've played X7 twice. I have played it on PS2, and I played it once on the collection. I'm not nearly as familiar as I am with the other X games, so there's probably going to be a lot of dying and fucking around and all that nonsense. So it will probably be today and then also Saturday stream. will probably also be X7. It depends. Maybe it'll go surprisingly well. I don't know. Yeah, that seems what it is for most people, around 20 seconds. Twice, that's 2 more than average. Will Saturday be back on Twitch? Probably. I don't want to ad slam you guys twice. Oops, I gave it away why I'm streaming here. So, before we get started right here, I guess we can talk about this. What is the difference between the UK version and the US version? Why do people keep telling me to play the UK English version? No Kingdom Hearts Saturday, probably. So here's the thing. Is that why it's called Sand? Hold on. You just blew my mind. Anyway, so you might be more familiar with the US version. It's probably the most infamous one for you just cannot damage anything ever and the bosses take 5 years to beat. That is a problem exclusive to the American version of the game. Not even just the Western versions, exclusively the American one. The damage calculations are entirely different in the European and original Japanese version. It's much more forgiving. I don't know what they were thinking and why they cranked it up. All the weaknesses are bad in the English version. The bosses take no damage. It's terrible. That's why that's the version we're gonna play. But I'm going to reserve the right to activate Rookie Hunter mode if things start getting too long in the tooth and taking too long. That's gonna be my compromise. There's no fucking way Colonel is messed up too now. What is wrong with this fucking stream? God damn it, X7. Fuck. Also, hello, Cinder. I see you found the YouTube stream. Hang on. That. Okay. I think we're good now. All right. Okay. Don't you want your achievement for beating X7 without Rookie Hunter, John? I'm on Switch. I don't give a fuck about no Chivos on here. These aren't real Chivos. What is this? What is this bullshit? This isn't real. These don't add to my invisible gamer points. If you allowed Rookie Hunter, that's very nice for US to be on par with the other versions. Yeah, there's no, I don't remember, does the UK version have the bad voice acting? Or does the UK version just use the Japanese voice acting? Not that I'm going to use it, but I'm just curious. Because sometimes UK games don't bother to use translated English dialogue. Sometimes PAL games. Where is my start? There we go. Trying to find my start text source. What made you choose this game to play today, John? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked, chat member. I'm shilling today again. You guys know about these things, and the figgies have been in my videos. I've already talked about them on stream multiple times. Channel sponsor here. The Mega Man X figgies are now available. They launched just today. Use code KNIJOHN for 5% off any order of $50 or more. There you go. I've talked about these plenty. You guys get it. They're little magnetic figure guys. They're cool. I wouldn't shill something to you guys if I thought it was shit. They're neat. I like them. The code's in the description. Link to the website in the description. From the people buying first 4 figures, it's legit shit. I wouldn't sell you guys bootleg things without warning you it was bootleg first. I reserve the right to do that in the future. So there you go. There's my ad. There's your ad pivot. No ads in the middle of the stream. The emotes on YouTube suck? Yeah, you're telling me. Yeah, you like how the intro was 10 times louder than everything else? I thought it added to the experience. And I saw it peaking and I was like, no, I gotta leave that there. That's the perfect X7 ad shilling experience. Can I have permission to spam it endlessly? You do not. I appreciate it. You do not need to spam it endlessly, though. I think people got it. This isn't the first time I've talked about figgies. Yeah, so no custom emojis here on YouTube because I got to do the thing with the I explained it earlier. You guys get it. Now let me actually try to balance the audio. Come on, get loud again. I'm trying to balance. All right, I think that should be good, I think. Good here. All right, finally, I think we can begin. I don't want to. I'm definitely not stalling. X7. That's absolutely not happening. I promise. This intro song's bad. Yeah, I think there's like a J-pop song or something in the Japanese version that they replaced with a generic instrumental. Fix Twitch sound alerts. There's no reason sound alerts should not be working. Let me refresh the source. Are they still not working? All right. I unclicked the source and then clicked it back in again. Hopefully that fixes it. Oh, sorry. Let me grab my
Sardines!
black cherry flavored water. Hydrate. Once again, John takes an L. Damn. All right.
He's fat!
No more holding off. Let's go. Let's get in here. With really, really compressed FMVs. Man, blistering 10 FPS.
The
rock.
Where you fucking belong.
Ready.
What the?
You wait here.
I lived, bitch. Super delayed voice, activate.
I guess you've heard of Red Alert.
High quality voice acting.
Fucking sound design.
Figgy's nuts.
Okay, that's great that you guys can hear the sound alerts and stuff. Now I can't hear them. Fuck you, X7. What have you done to my computer?
I should be safe here. Somebody must have leaked the information. Huh? Who's there?
It's Mia Luz.
It was the perfect plan. How did they
John,
find
have you heard
out?
of Red Alert?
How the hell, Annie? How did they find out? Republic credits are no good here.
Legs go chance. Yo yo yiggity yo.
You're not very sharp, are you?
What the? You were the traitor.
No. I took care of him a second ago.
What happened? How did you do that?
Sometime in the 22nd century,
Not as good as 22 XEX or whatever. No, don't like it.
thanks to
Don't
the
like it.
Neutroids, even the most devastated regions were set back on the road to recovery. But crimes perpetrated by Mavericks were on the rise.
Yeah, in case you were forgetting, during the events of X5 and X6, the world got apocalypsed by a falling satellite, but things are
Incidents involving Mavericks.
fine now, I guess.
One of the veteran members
It just
X,
got fine off
began
screen.
having second thoughts about the group's forceful methods. He removed himself from the front lines and instead worked to achieve more peaceful solutions.
Why must Reploids fight one another?
Oh,
I've had enough violence.
With the Maverick Hunters
Masterpiece.
crippled by X's retirement, an underground organization filled the vacuum. And thus, Red Alert, the illegal band of bounty hunters who pursued Mavericks, was
I would hope that by the year
There was not a
22XX,
single
we wouldn't
Reploid
have
that had not
capitalism.
heard of Red Alert and their charismatic leader, Red.
what's the socioeconomic
One day, a
systems
young
of the Mega Man
Reploid, a
universe?
key member of Red Alert made the decision to leave the group. This decision would change destiny itself.
Goodbye, Red. I'll become a hunter. On my own.
And thus, a new battle began.
I love Axel, but this game doesn't do him any justice. I mean, Command Mission and X8 had a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do to try to make Axel a beloved character in a very small
I'll
amount of
admit,
time.
one thing YouTube has that Twitch doesn't have is the ability to boost the playback speed. Big fun, indeed.
Why is the in-game audio? Oh god, I'm gonna have to do this all day, aren't I? Because the in-game audio is way lower than the cutscene audio. Oh, nothing but problems, nothing but problems. Alright then, it has been a while. I'll have to remember buttons. Oh my god, he's so slow. There, I have turned Twitch stuff down. I turned it up because people were saying, again, it's not your guys' fault, but you guys are on like a 20-second delay. So when you say, hey, this is too loud, I think you're talking about a completely different thing. Yes, I appreciate the hearts, thank you.
Parts 2 has screwed us again.
Okay, I hope we're good now. Are we finally good? A half hour into the stream, do we think we're ready to play the game? Hey, we're not gonna fuck anything else up, right? No more technical issues. X7, I know you did this. Axel over here waiting through all the baggage X6 left for this game to pick up and failing miserably. You like that? You like how every time I move anywhere or do anything, it makes that horrific lock-on noise? So, the game's biggest problem, in terms of like just basic gameplay, honestly, and you might not agree, but I think it's the biggest issue in that it links back to everything that's wrong with the game. And that is that in the game about jumping and shooting, they have untied jumping and shooting from each other. You know, the whole thing with Mega Man is jumping up and down and positioning yourself so that your shots hit in certain ways. That's like the whole fucking gameplay loop. It's the whole thing. It's gone. With Axel and both X, when we eventually get him, which we will get to. Don't worry about that. It's just auto aim all the time. Now, this seems to be a result of these fun, cool 3D sections, which are the only part of this game that are remotely redeemable, and I actually like them. And they wanted to like unify the controls across the 3D and 2D sections, so they made it so in 2D you also auto aim all the time. Works fine for this, doesn't translate to the 2D sections. Don't like it. The 2D sections are bad. I actually prefer the 3D sections. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. The 3D sections at least feel like they're trying to be something. The audio is higher than my voice, for fuck's sake! This game defies the audio meters. Because on the audio meters, my voice is twice as loud as the game. Are we good now? Are we okay? Can we keep going? Oh, cool. Those enemies respawned when I walked away.
Ready? Watch me.
All right. This is my voice, and the game is playing in the background. Are we prepared? Are we good? Why were you almost dead? Because everything in this game fucking obliterates your health. That's why. Oh, jeez. I think the problem is, too, that all the fucking noises. Yeah, I gotta be real with you guys. Even if it's for the ads, I just don't think I'm gonna stream on YouTube anymore. This delay is impossible. Do other YouTubers stream with this amount of delay on their stream? Like, am I getting fucked by YouTube here? Like, what's the deal? This is like an unacceptable stream delay. Doesn't Zero's VA in this game voice Albert in ZX Advent? I think this is the same company that dubbed ZX Advent, yes. So it's a lot of the same voice actors. I do believe that's the case. I've never watched a stream on YouTube. Yeah, no shit, right? Also, it would stop popping up tutorial text and noises every 5 fucking seconds. Okay, hold on. I actually need this tutorial because I don't remember how to change lock-on. Yeah, the secret is to stream on something other than potato internet. Unfortunately, that's not an option.
This game to the ground after this.
I'm gonna burn this stream to the ground. This is awful. I've never had a stream go this technically wrong. ZR, got it. Thank you. So no, I'm not playing any mod that makes the game better. I am purposefully playing the worst version of the game. I am playing on, well, I mean, not the worst. I suppose the PS2 version is the worst, but I am playing the base version that is on the Switch, on the version of the Legacy Collection.
I blame this game for
Playing
deleting
US.
Persona 4 save file.
This is still worse. I would delete my Persona 4 save file again.
John, we've been over this. Shall I find the notarized letter from YouTube summer?
Why does it change lock-on in the order that it changes lock-on? You guys see this shit? Why does it not just go clockwise or something? Is it like checking distance? Couldn't figure out the door. Is Model A also Axel's VA? I have no idea. I have not played ZX Advent. It is like the one mainline Mega Man game I have not played yet. I will play it for a video eventually.
Phew. Somebody please tell me I'm through with the worst of it.
7 is worse than 8. If you mean X, what? I don't know if you're talking about classic or X. X7 is absolutely worse than X8.
I can't believe I'm back here again.
The only person who sounds remotely qualified to be a voice actor, possibly. X8 has issues, but X8's issues are basically just half the stages are dumb gimmick vehicle levels or something. That's really the only problem I have with X8.
So John, it's now 8:30. The true evil haunting this stream, Uma Musume, Pretty Derby, has been released into the
Oh
world.
my god, stop
How
telling
do you
me
feel
about
waking
the
up this
horse.
morning, experiencing the last day with your friends and families at the English Uma Musume world?
I have to keep hearing about this fucking horse gotcha. For those who don't know, the reason we talk about this thing all the time, I don't give a shit about Uma Musume. You like it, whatever, do whatever you want, I don't care. But the problem is that back in the day, I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And Dokkan Battle would constantly lose top grossing rewards to that fucking horse girl racing game. For some reason, that would always be top grossing.
Slow as saber combos that a drunk sloth could dodge.
It's most notable with Zero. I did want to point this out, so I'll give you one positive thing.
Alright, let's start the game. Huh, where's Mega Man? Well, after this part I'll play as him. Why is Zero here? When am I supposed to X7 all over the place? Tell John about the holes instead, my goodness.
The one thing I want to give this game, and I don't think this is a hot take, I think this is pretty widely agreed. This game looks a lot better than X8 does. I really don't like X8's visuals. I don't like how they redid the character models. I think the characters especially look a lot better in this game than they do in X8. I don't like their weird kind of lanky, washed out color designs in Zero's ponytail specifically. Looks like a shitty little thin greasy rat tail. Hello, first time here. Welcome. This is a disaster. Thank you for joining the stream. I was wondering why X8 was so boring to me. I couldn't put my finger on it. And someone said it's just combat room and segments you can't go past. Yeah, X8 has like.
Tell us about the horses, Papa.
X8 has like good base gameplay, better than fucking X7 at least. But it's got the cool upgrade systems. I like what they do with the armor, where you can pick individual pieces and all that. The problem is just half the levels are gimmick levels. It reminds me of. Not as, actually, I don't know. I actually kind of stand Wrath of Cortex, but it reminds me of Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, where like the actual regular ass stages where you just run around and platform are fun.
This is so bad.
But like over half of the levels are really slow, boring gimmick stages. If the camera could get a little closer, I'd really appreciate it. I want to see literally nothing ahead of me. I wish to be inside Zero's luscious locks. Yeah, a lot of the problems with X8, though, from what I understand, is that... Oh. That's the Crusher. Hope that retracts. Or that's the end of the run, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me back up. Okay, yeah, no, it's back.
Speaking of Cashbano, Smash Remix Update 2.0 just got a trailer. They added him to the game.
That's cool. I haven't played that in fucking forever. It's been a long time.
Out of the way!
Huh? Wait a second.
Are you stupid? You're in danger. If you
But
just
yeah,
stand there.
Zero's damage is the only one that was not nerfed. Zero still does regular damage, but his range is terrible and his swings are slow and awful, so...
Maybe he's built with it.
Are you connected to this incident?
Incident? What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
So, yeah, Zero's, like, the worst character in this game.
What's going on?
Okay, now I said Zero was the best voice actor. I didn't say he was a very good one. What's
Why is
going
Zero in danger?
on?
Is he stupid?
Wow, look at this high-octane action.
You've got some explaining to do.
Okay, I'll tell you everything, but later.
Why does
Right
Axel
now,
not
I
know
have to
who
take
Zero
care of
is? Aren't X and Zero famous? Hey, Axel definitely knows about the Maverick Hunters and X. That is weird.
I assumed this entire game was 3D. I didn't
You're
realize
Zero,
this was
so you
Super
can
Paper
handle
Mega
this,
Man.
right?
Yeah, it would be
Axel,
better. Here's the
call me if
thing.
you need a hand.
So my theory with this game, and I don't know if there's like development stuff that confirms this in any way. This game was supposed to be full 3D.
This is all over.
I think early on that was the idea, was just to make a 3D Mega Man X game.
English and English, but more hard than that.
You like how I just can't tell how much damage it's taking? Like it's not taking damage, even though it's clearly taking damage. The health bar isn't moving. You like that? Yeah, I think this game was supposed to be full 3D, and like at some point, some person somewhere said, no, we gotta have some 2D sections in there, and that's why the 2D sections feel rushed and terrible. And the combat feels awful.
Ready?
Oh good, all the way back. Fantastic. Let's do this again. The hitbox is the head, so only the head takes damage despite its entire body flashing every time I hit it as if it's taking damage.
Huh? Wait a second.
Are you stupid? You're in
Oh.
danger if you just...
Right, you can't.
Down there.
Are you connected to this?
You
incident?
can't skip dialogue. Oh.
Here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
What's going on?
Needed to hear it again.
Love how Axel swiveled to turn towards you.
He is a robot. He's got wheels on the bottom of his feet. But at least if the full game, I see someone say, I don't think the game would still wouldn't be very good.
I'll tell you everything
Sure,
later. Right
but
now,
at least
I
it would be
have to
more
take care of
interesting.
that freak.
The 3D points are at least interesting and different in some way. And it makes it harder to directly compare it to regular X games, which aren't horrible dog shit that feels floaty and bad.
Well, this has become a real pain. I want a full explanation when this is all over.
I got it. There we go. Does this look fun? Why did they... Again, this is another example of them doing shit for the 3D. Why did they make Zero's air slash fucking horizontal? This is the worst thing.
No moment lag, your copyright law is gonna stop you.
Come on, turn around, buddy. Like, unless you have played... This is one of those games, you guys know I try to... Oh, okay, ow. I try to find good things. I try to be generous, but, like, this is really one of those games where unless you've played it yourself, you don't understand how bad this feels. Why did it take developers so long to realize rewatching the same cutscene over and over is annoying? Well, my guess, honestly, if I had to truly guess, is that a lot of the times, you know, games are barely held together. I think a lot of them realized it, but the work that would be required to actually load things at proper times and stuff like that would just not worth it.
Wrong, but like we were a perfect team, don't you think? When we kicked that big dude's butt, I thought, yeah, we would make a great combo.
Just dead silent. Hold on, there's dialogue here somewhere. Give it a second.
I haven't seen him around.
Sit tight. He's just beyond this door.
Is Jean gonna switch like he shields in Star Force? I didn't know you could switch yet. Axel kind of runs away, implying he's not going to help you.
Here he is.
Nice work, Zero.
That's my fault.
So, you're the one who caused all this trouble.
I guess so. I had no idea they'd send that kind of gear after us.
Here? Who's after you?
I left Red Alert. Believe it or not, I'm a hunter.
that didn't really answer my question at all. That was
Alert.
horrible delivery.
Gang of wannabe vigilantes.
Who's after you?
Do
I
you
quit my
realize
job.
how much damage your internal bickering
Oh, sorry.
has caused?
I quit my job.
I apologize for that, but I had to leave. As for what happened as a result, that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes. Do you have any idea?
Cool it. All right, Axel. Why don't you start by telling us why you left?
Red Alert changed.
Who is Cygnus?
They're
That's
no
not
better
Colonel.
than murderers now. They used me. We used to only attack the bad guys, but not anymore. I couldn't take it.
They're going to come for Axel, no doubt.
Loki, I have a hard time hating Axel's voice in this game. It
This
feels
is
like
our
a better
chance.
VA with
Red
awful
Alert has
direction.
caused us far
The-
too much trouble.
How can you say that?
I know I've heard the
We
voice
fought
this
football
voice
right
actor
with
in
your
other
hands.
things before.
We can't allow this madness
It's a
to
very
continue.
distinct voice. So I'm sure there's like things you could compare it to. I can't remember what I've heard them in.
Sometimes
Axel has a
fighting's
very
the only
specific
choice.
voice.
That's quite enough. You need
Dark
to back off and pay the
Metamorphosis.
dues for your crimes.
There he is in the back.
Aelia,
If X quit, why is he still at Hunter Base? I don't know. He's fucking
Unidentified transmission. Feeding to
organizing aid packages or something. Oh, I forgot they didn't change Aelia's design yet. I forgot that was X8.
You getting this, hunters?
They
I'm
didn't
Red.
give her the
Keep
realistic
friends,
human
Red
boobs
Alert.
yet.
I never imagined our little friend would end up in your hands. But in any case, I want Axel back.
Axel's voice actor is the same as
Don't you
Musashi.
worry. I know he won't come back easy.
Okay.
So how about this? Like you,
From
we're
the
hunters.
from which one?
We've trashed
The
our
PS2
share
one
of
or the first? I see someone say PS1 one.
How about
I knew I heard
a
it
duel?
somewhere.
A duel to determine who the real Maverick hunters are. I'm sure you won't mind if we use the Mavericks that we captured.
Yeah, the X8 and Command Mission cast
The
are
last
like
one standing wins.
actual
If we
professionals who
lose,
know what they're doing.
to you. And if we win,
This was still very early video game dubbing days.
we'll leave that to your imagination.
you've got to be kidding. Axel has nothing to do with us. We won't. fight
Axel's
the likes
VA
of you
is in
for his
Boktai
sake.
too. That must be where you recognize her from.
Well, pretty big talker for a retiree. We could care less about deadbeats like you. We just want Axel. He is there, isn't he?
I like how we live in the year 22 what the fuck ever, but this is the best audio quality we can muster.
They're already on the move. Mavericks are showing up across the
Capcom,
map.
hey,
I'll check for
guys,
damage.
do you like playing as X? Yes. Do you want to play as X? Yes.
I'm
Well,
sorry. This is all my
unfortunately,
fault.
fuck you.
Well, this is turning into a
X,
We're getting
you
there.
said I need to pay my dues, right? So make me a Maverick Hunter. Me and Zero make a great team, and together we could take care of Red Alert.
Are you
Like, I
mad?
get what
You have no business as a hunter.
I get what they were going for. They wanted him to sound
Serious. It would be a
like
perfect
young
chance
and
to make up for
inexperienced,
my
but he should
wrongdoing.
sound like his regular
Just
voice
gone
is
back.
now. His
The problem
the voice he had in
solved,
2 games,
but I
in
guess
8
it's
and
bad
Command
luck.
Mission, where he's just kind of like a cocky ass, kind of. Not a literal child. For some reason, they went with literal child
And even if
as the
Axel
voice he
did
should
go,
have,
which he won't. Would they stop their
and it just makes him kind of annoying.
Zero, you're my hero. Hey, I knew you'd understand. I always thought you and X were so cool. I want to fight. I want to be a Maverick
Like if
Hunter.
Axel was supposed to be like an actual kid, like if he was visually younger than the rest of the characters in some way, I don't know how to describe it.
No, wait.
Yeah, he kind of just sounds like an annoying
going by
fanboy,
myself.
which is sort of what's happening, so I guess it's not entirely inaccurate.
Yeah. X, if I catch all the bounty hunters, you've got to promise me you'll let me be a Maverick Hunter.
Talk is cheap. Prove it to me first. And don't forget this.
Okay.
Damn it,
I
Axel,
won't let
stop
you down.
fangirling.
Zero's the worst because he sounds so bored, but like your options are bored or annoying, or like actively annoying. So I feel like that's why a lot of people say Zero has the best
This
voice.
time our only choice is to fight.
You get Cygnus Alucard, who you could barely even hear because his voice is so deep.
Why must Reploids continue this accursed cycle of aggression?
You have X sounding the whiniest he's ever sound, and then Axel, we already complained about that, so. I think a big part of why people are mad at X's character in this game is because of the voice acting. Like, if he sounded more normal, I don't think he would sound so whiny and preachy. In the fucking trash! Where you fucking belong! Why was I streaming on YouTube? Just reach. Just reach, that's all. Nothing special. I was doing a. This is technically a promoted stream.
Far back in the future for Boreal to adopt this trash bot kid.
Technically, this stream is sponsored, but it's not like I wasn't gonna play X7 anyway. He'd still sound whiny. He just wouldn't literally be whining. Reminder, X in the Japanese version of this game shares the same voice as Ocarina of Time Link. I did not know that. Also, it's only sort of YouTube's fault, but nothing but problems. And this delay is terrible. So again, hi, if you're rolling in, the stream delay is like 20 fucking seconds for some reason. So I'm constantly ahead of you guys by quite a wide margin. I don't know why. I wonder if the Japanese VA is considered good for this game. I mean, it's gotta be better than this. It has to be. You know, you can just tell me this stuff when I hover over them. You don't need to. You don't need to tell me each individual one right as we start. Yeah, it's weird. Like, this is not. I don't have this issue on.
You know the only correct one to pick first, John. Nijos Nijos checked.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Gabe. But
Him surprised X doesn't have clinical depression. His mere existence spawned Repoid society, and all of its faults. All the world's blood is on his hands.
Yep, boy, sure would be cool if we did more with that. Boy, all the characters in the Mega Man universe are so interesting and complex. I
me right off the bat.
wish the games knew that.
Random grinding you need to do for this game.
So, okay, before we get started, we have to talk about how you unlock X in this game. So, X will not be convinced to join you as a playable character until you've saved a certain amount of Reploids. It's a lot. I think it's like 60 or some shit like that. I don't quite remember. It's like half of them. So the problem with that is, if X isn't with you when a stage ends, he won't be getting upgrades and stuff like that. You won't be able to select him as a character to receive upgrades. It's 64, thank you. So ideally, the way that you want to play this game is to go into every level, save a bunch of Reploids, and then leave without actually fighting any of the bosses. And then once you unlock X, then come back so X can also get the end of stage upgrades.
I remember Super Mario 64 where I had to unlock Mario. Wait a minute.
Hold on. In Universe Y, he just doesn't want to fight anymore. He doesn't like the violence. And then, I don't know, you save enough people, and he's like, you know what, actually, maybe I should help. Who thought that was a good idea? So what I've heard, I don't know if this is true. What I heard is that they wanted people to be forced to play as Axel. And they figured if the other shooty guy, who is like an X and Zero were there, no one would try Axel out. So they wanted to lock X at first to force you to get acquainted with his kit and everything. X7's asked 2-character thing is cool. Yeah, just the idea of picking 2 characters is neat. I'm glad X8 continued that, and I would hope a theoretical X9 would.
Burn. BB burn to the ground.
I'm used to his Buster being... Hold on, is there an option for that? I'm used to his gun being auto-fire because X8. No, okay. That's fine.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Why Heinyard first? No particular reason. Yeah, X being front and center on the cover is actually a US problem. Shut up, Alia. That is not a problem in the Japanese version. The Japanese cover art is the... God damn it. The Japanese cover art is the art I used in the thumbnail, and Axel and Zero are front and center, and X is in the background. How do I... What button is... Hang on. Leave it. No, that's switch.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, you have to... Right, you have to charge the copy shot. You have to charge the copy shot. Right. Fucking X7.
Please tell me you'll play the 16-bit remake of X8.
I've actually not kept up with that leg at all. Oh, I really can't wall jump with this, so I'm just... Oh, X7.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
Yep, another guy dead, and I'm game overing. Great, fantastic.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me?
This stream is a disaster. This is a nightmare. This is such a bad idea.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, John? Wait, what? Can you hear me, John? Can you? Can you hear me, John?
Excellent. People are talking on Twitch. There's no way to do the text-to-speech on YouTube. I don't have any of the YouTube stuff set up. So people are over on Twitch bothering me over here. Once again, John takes an L. Oh my god, just go. Let's just go. Oh my god, this menu is a nightmare. I forgot how bad and slow and awful this menu is. I somehow forgot about this.
Ready?
John, setting up a stream for a bad game. Haha, yes, fuck yes. Playing a bad game. Wait a minute, this sucks. What the fuck? Me reaping versus me sowing.
Where the ghosts of streams pass.
Nope. See you later, buddy. Oh my god. One down. We're almost there. Hold on, X. We're coming.
Here goes nothing.
I think there's like a spot. I know there's a spot around here somewhere that you have to fly to. Definitely not that. Not that either. Fantastic. Can't wall jump.
Ready?
Hey, there was no loading though when I died. They knew you were gonna be doing that a lot, so they graciously removed the fucking screen. This is what hell is like. Alia endlessly asking if you can hear her. So wait, if you were... Hold on, I have to pause. I'm trying to do the thing where I play and look at chat at the same time, and it's just not happening in this game. If you were to ignore or let every rescuable Reploid die, does that mean you'd be forced to beat every stage without X? Yes. You'd have to wait until you were at the end of the game.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Why does it get knocked back? What the fuck? Why?
Where did you learn?
But yeah, I believe X joins automatically when you reach the Sigma stages. If you don't get him the other way. At which point he'll be completely worthless because he'll have no armors and no upgrades and no anything and nothing will matter.
Alien was rejected by Verizon.
Hold on, yeah, I forgot about that. You can just, if you don't want to deal with the bombs potentially killing someone, you can just leave the screen. I don't think it would be, I don't know if it would be as bad if I was playing the UK version, because, like, I don't know how different, this is awful. I don't know how significant the scaling changes are. I've never played, like, the actual Japanese proper version of this game before. Fuck. Hope that's far enough off screen. It was fantastic. Yeah, so just do this. Fuck the game. Don't play by its rules. Cheat. The explosion unloads if you leave.
John, I'm going to wake up from a nightmare after I sleep because the Twitter wave sounds caused.
Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen.
Here goes nothing.
Oh god, there's another one.
Here goes nothing.
Couldn't save that rep. What am I supposed to do? Genuinely.
Ready?
How am I supposed to save any of the Reploids?
Can you hear me, Axel?
If they're all behind giant enemies that I have to kill, and they're just murdered instantly, what am I supposed to do?
Can you hear me, Axel?
Can't just face tank your problems.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Watch
Can
me.
you hear me, Axel?
Not one checkpoint? Yeah, you believe that shit? I told you this is not getting beaten in one
If I
day.
had to take a real guess, I'd say use zero less baseball bat and smack projectiles back at the enemy.
So see what I mean when I told you guys there's no way this is getting beaten in one stream? Also, the fact that they just constantly put these Mets everywhere that refuse to come out of their shells just to block you up and waste your time. Not enjoying that. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Axel has a, like, I think this gives him iframes, this little roll, I think. What is going on here? Come on. Okay, sure. I'm not gonna complain that that didn't hit me, but there's really no reason it didn't.
Just need to hate yourself hard enough. Remember, you brought this on yourself.
The problem is just it expects you to be patient and like wait and like take your time to fight enemies, but also hurry up and save the guys, hurry up and save the guys, hurry up and save the guys, or you don't get to play as the best character in the game. I don't know why he was shooting the background, but okay. I don't mind. He's still shooting the behind me? I don't know. Okay, I guess I just have to trust the floor here. Wow, good thing I glided as long as I did, or I just would have plopped right down into that lava and Are you serious? Look how long that jump is for you to do it blindly. Wow. Over here. There's a guy over here. Oh boy, that's what, 5? We're almost there. Hang on, X. The fireball projectiles just don't travel sometimes. Yeah, I think they're getting stuck on the background or something.
Can you hear me, Axel?
I think that's what's happening. But, oh, I can turn the camera, but I have to use the triggers. Not the stick. Well, the stick is currently occupied with, you know, I think you weapon switch with it. And now we go to 3D where the game gets infinitely more bearable because you can actually just dodge things really easily. Because it's a 3D space. Again, the game seems balanced around the 3D space. I'm sure there's something here somewhere. So long, fellas. Okay, definitely some stuff going on over there. Up, transformation's gone. Hey. So, you guys, you remember the complaints I've had in the past about how double tapping the stick makes you dash? And you can't turn that off? At least we saved Steve. And Tim Allen, hey. Put him back. Put him back. Yes, yes, they give me chip items, I know, thank you. Yeah, no point in giving zero shit. So this is a cool idea. I like the idea of this a lot. I wish it was tied to like an actual hidden collectible or something instead of just hoping you happen to rescue the people who are randomly holding these and there's absolutely no way for you to tell. The replays you don't have stay dead. Oh yeah, if they die, they're dead. Like, you could fuck yourself. You could fuck yourself out of X. You could fuck yourself out of all these upgrades. Yep. 100%. Yeah, if you're gonna play this game, don't play it how I... Huh? Did I not just accept this? Hold on. Yes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, don't play this version if you're gonna play this game. Play the European version, which is also available on the Legacy Collection. Or play the Japanese version, because really the story's not that fucking important.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
I heard you! We're out of here. Fuck this shit. Got places to be. Oh no! Trevor! So long, fellas. I forgot we can't just be skipping shit like this because I need to be looking for guys. Just the noise. The noise! The noise! I feel like the fucking Grinch over here. All the noise! There's my shooting at the proper speed. I forgot that that was, for some reason, tied to an upgrade. I swear, like, if you let off the stick for 1 second and then try to touch it again, you dash.
On what's basically one of the game's main collectibles, and the only way to get the person who shares his name with the fucking game. I don't understand the logic behind that.
Yeah, oh yeah, also the armor pieces don't do anything for Axel and Zero. They don't have their own armors in this game. Only X has armors.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Yeah, this sound design is absolutely horrendous. The sound effects are so fun. Like, I tried to balance it best I could. The sound effects are so fucking loud compared to everything else, and there are so many of them all the time. Like, I cannot hear the music. I can just hear, it's just all sound effects. Oh, Jesus. I like how they put that Met right behind him. You just gotta kind of hope it doesn't activate and kill him. Also, goddamn it! I don't remember accidental dodging this often. Also, cool. The problem isn't even restarting, because, like, yeah, we'll just go back to the checkpoint. The problem is having to sit through all this menu shit every time you die. Sorry, you're back. I see that you're back. You're missing some ace sound design. That's right, we're going back in. You know it.
Ready?
What lovely stage design. Should we get a death pit counter started? Oh no, we're not even like at the levels with the death pits and shit. There is one level we'll be falling much more often. Don't you worry. Whatever. But no sound design for that, just silence. Nothing. Oh, I appreciate that there's a very clear indication when the ability is about to run out, and by that I mean there's just literally nothing and you just stop and you fall to your death if you were over a pit. Fuck your level design, I'm out. I got places to be. No. No, I'm good actually, buddy. You do you. Come on, there's gotta be something over here. There's a guy, yep. Why is the wall jumping so very, very strict? If you are not facing like 100% perfectly parallel, your face against the wall, it does not fucking work. The 3D sections are better than 2D sections. Proceeds to get knocked into pit 8 times in a row. But at least this is interesting. This is bad in like its own special, unique way. It's not just shitty Mega Man X. Which is what the 2D sections are. I'd rather my games be interesting bad than just fucking bad. Yeah, you wall jump with your face, not your boots. Now I have to wait till I could take this guy's soul, because otherwise I would just be stuck on this platform. Like that. Like that. See how I shot one too many times with my regular bullets instead of my special stupid copy bullets, and now I'm gonna die. So, oh, I made it back on. Hey. Nope, nothing over here. Knockoff mobile game Mega Man X levels is bad. Mega Man X actually has a mobile game I like though. I am an X-Dive stan. I mean, now that it's offline. The gacha system and the daily grinding was bullshit. Hated it, made me stop playing the game. But I love X-Dive offline. Oh, hey, hey, buddy, walk with me.
Oh, it hurts! Heinard? Oh, it's you that's causing my suffering.
He sounds like a fucking Justin Roiland character. Ooh, my suffering.
Then if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
Don't worry, I have just the cure.
That would be such a wonderfully edgy line if it was being delivered in a different voice.
Warning!
Oh, he's up there already. All right, here we go.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Transformation! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn!
What am I supposed to do? And don't say burn.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn!
Warning! Warning!
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
This ship!
Burn to the ground!
They printed this on millions of discs for people to play. Can I like destroy the clones first before I go up there? Or do I just have to deal with them? I can hear you, Alia.
I can have stolen the EPM later out of this game.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Damn it.
Burn to the ground! 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 Burn to the ground!
I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. You guys have no idea.
Burn to the ground!
Trying. I'm trying.
Burn to the mortis.
Oh. This is the Mega Man X7 experience. This is why we needed to play Heiny Yard first. Like you need to see everything. Everything about what's wrong with this game. No, yes, the power-up distribution is okay. Fuck, why does it always default to no? There we go. Oh. Come on. It's getting too hot in here. Getting a little too spicy for me. Audio design is my passion. Also, no skipping cutscenes. So we gotta watch this conversation again.
Heinard?
Oh, it's you that's causing my son. If I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
You're supposed to shoot the mechanoid's knees to slow it down. I mean, okay, like I could do that, but it doesn't really explain why I shouldn't be able to just very easily wall jump up to it if the game would stop glitching for 5 seconds and the wall jumping actually fucking worked.
John the first have taken a bite of drink. This was testing my resolve.
Okay, there we go.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Try formation! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground!
Okay, wait, Zero can deflect these, so hold on. This might be the strat. Also, there's only 2 of them up here for some reason.
Burn to the ground! Burn!
Also, yes, this really is the damage you do to this guy. This really is what they decided the damage table should be.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Yeah, I gotta be real with you guys. This ain't happening. We're gonna need more upgrades. There's just no way. Look at this. Look at how little damage he takes. There's just no way. There's just literally no way.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Here goes nothing.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Burn to the ground!
Sometimes the clones just get stuck. Okay, climb up.
Burn to the ground! 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 Burn to the ground!
Hello? Isn't this supposed to be the dropping or something?
Burn to the ground!
Hello?
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Did it forget what's supposed? There we go.
Try formation! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn!
This is with a damage upgrade, remember. I got a 33% damage increase.
Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Oh, even if I jump, that just hits me, so cool.
Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn!
Capcom. So, how many sound effects are we using?
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn!
Oh my god.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground!
Leave it.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Oh, cool. No, that's excellent. I love that. I love. Oh my god.
Here goes nothing.
I love that the platform just started moving again. It was like, well, I guess you're not going with.
Burn to the ground! 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 Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Fun fact, Heinear is left for last by speedrunners.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Makes sense.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Yep, nope.
Burn to the ground!
If you get hit when it's moving, you just die. Because you lose all control of yourself and can't move for 2 seconds. Okay, so let's go try somebody else. Yeah, legit, like in the fucking trash. Where you fucking belong. They did this on purpose. Like, again, everything else that's wrong with it is one thing, but they saw that and they're like, yeah, no, we definitely needed to have damage from all player sources. The player definitely needed to be weaker. I need to know.
About Mega Man X7, I hate this game. Not the worst game I've ever played. I just hate it.
Thank you.
Much free.
Thank you very much for all the bits. But yeah, it's I think some people were saying Gungaroo was the easiest one. Stone Kong's good. We can do that one. We can do Stone Kong. We need to make the Mega Man equivalent of CBT. Does anyone know the recommended order? The problem is that I'm playing the US version, so it just doesn't fucking matter. All the weaknesses were nerfed into the ground in the US release. Nerfed to the ground. Nerf to the ground. Okay, hold on. Whoa, why does this guy have so much fucking health? Thought it was just like a dude. Oh shit! No. Realistically, how was I supposed to stop that? What was I supposed to do? Like, they make you so weak, give you so little health, and it's like expect you to play the game like this. Like just do this all the time. Just constantly be rushing through, holding dash, slamming your face into everything. What? There's that rock came all the way from off screen. Damn. Hi, Ben. Man, I'm gonna love that carpal tunnel. Nope, nothing hidden down there.
He killed Captain Alex.
Well, then we know who did it now. The best movie ever made.
Recommend also. Turn off the game. Destroy the game disc. Read a book.
Recommended boss order. Order a different fucking game. What a great option. I was expecting it to fall into the hole, but no, it just fucking explodes. Of course it does. Hope I don't fall in a pit. Fucking game. Oh, jeez. Yeah. The only winning move is not to play. Hold on, Louise.
Here goes nothing.
I think I need one of these guys to get a thing, so I'll... I just don't remember where it is. I think you have to like go across some spikes or something, or am I thinking of X8? Hang on. There's a spike pit that's traversed by the stone tossing guys. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nick! Nick, no!
Can you hear me, Zero?
Why isn't the whole game played like that? Well, you guys saw that shit, right? Like, that made the game 100 times more playable, actually being able to see the shit in front of me.
Can you hear me?
The whole, all the 2D sections should be like that. Okay, oh, I actually can't jump up there. There's spikes. Didn't see that. Okay. Oh, there's also spikes down there. Oh, here we go. Now these things with ungodly amounts of health, I have to somehow... Fuck it. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna bother. I'll take the death. Are you going to get the EX tank this go around? Yeah, I don't even remember that the EX tank was in this game. That's the one that gives you more starting lives, right? I have no idea where that is. I'm keeping an eye out.
We saved audio source too.
Was their name Eddie? I didn't even notice.
Here goes nothing.
Why did Axel just ascend? Because he wants to get the fuck out of here. See, like, this is perfect. This is how the game should be played. When you're in 2D. It should look like this all the time.
Can you hear me?
Nope. Snap back. Fuck you.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I was going to say. That's why I was asking if it was the one that gives lives. Because this is like X5 and X6, where the lives just don't really matter because the game over proof checkpoint.
Here goes nothing.
Ow. I'm fine.
Here goes nothing.
Oh god, yeah, that's gonna be annoying to get through. Alright, here we go. Come on. The world's most, like, simple platforming obstacle, but in this game, I'm like, dear God, no!
Here goes nothing.
Ground, are we good? Are we okay now? Okay, good. Also, any of y'all want to drop any health? None of these enemies are dropping shit. Nope, 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 nope. let's stop and hydrate for a moment, gang. Maybe that's what we need. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. Those guys don't really give any indication that you're hurting them. Only when their mouth's open. Okay. Doom explosion sound effect. Explosion 4.mp3.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Staring contest, go! There we go, that's much easier. Oh, they can...
They're stone, even in ready. You might even say that they're
Stone-faced? That's what I thought. You bunny fucks. So what hit me? Do they have an attack they do if you're standing on top of them that I just haven't noticed this entire time? Every time John dies, he takes a shot. Not yet. I've yet to do a drinking game stream, but I'm thinking Game Awards this year is finally gonna be it.
Can you hear me, Axel?
I think it'll finally be the one I won't be able to get through without drinking. I've been asked many a time. Me and Johnny might need some assistance with that one. Oh, is it this guy pounding? Like he pounded the ground and that hit me? Is that what that was? I don't know. Would it be corn whiskey to keep with the theme? I have never had any corn-based alcohol before. We might have to look into this. Make it a cocktail, mix it with pilk. Just the worst stream ever. No, we wouldn't even do the Game Awards drinking stream. Wouldn't even be about like things that win awards. It would just be about shitty announcements. What's that? Another action RPG? Oh, another Genshin Impact clone that'll be dead in 6 months. Oh. Maybe rice wine in honor of the Windman scenario. Oh, hey.
Bingo and alcohol reminds me of Tuesday nights volunteering at the senior center.
Man, do you need me to do the drinking for you? So, yep, absolutely nothing we could do with this. We just have to come back later with X. Also, both my boys are about to be dead. Oops, wrong button. That's the target, quick button. god, healing item. Wait, where? What the fuck? Hold on, there's the EX thing. Oh, come on. Wow, there's not even like a sound effect or anything. It just disappears. Oh, X7. Keep up the polish. Oh, I can duck, right. Hey, Tom. Zero could collect arms in previous. Yeah.
Ready?
X6, I believe, is the one. Where as Zero could still pick up the armors for X, he just couldn't use them. I don't know why they decided that would no longer be the case. This is great.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, I guess I'm doing this right, because some of them are flashing. Did I do it? I think. Have I defeated the Monkey Council? Were the lights necessary? Did he need the tail lights?
How could you, of all people, do such a thing?
We have already strayed from the path.
It's underrated humor how you keep switching to Zero, then going, wait, this guy blows, and immediately switching back. I'm trying to give him a chance. If he at least kept his vertical sword slash, he would be infinitely more useful.
Both you and I know they are being manipulated.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Ready yourself.
Warning!
It's so you can tell where he's turning. It's he's making a left. Fuck. Is that a robot with a stone sword? Yeah, cause cool, I guess. I don't know. The Mavericks in this game are fine. Like design wise and like theming wise, they're all right. The onion is stupid. I still don't like the onion. All right, we managed to save quite a few people in this one. Now remember, is it absolutely a trap to give Zero anything? I guess we just need to keep raising his fucking attack power because it's so bad. Tornado Tunyon is a legend. You take that back. Yeah, the robots here are the most forgotten. Like, I remember them if I stop and think about them. But
Do such a thing.
We
I don't know if they're fine. They're not.
Strayed from the path. Now
They're not egregiously dumb enough to be memorable, and they're not really cool either.
What Red Alert is doing is
Again,
wrong.
other than the onion, and then I guess
both you and I
the
know
anteater with
they are
the
being
vacuum
manipulated. I fight
is
for
pretty
loyalty.
dumb.
Ready?
Warning!
You think it's weird that he has he has robo buttons.
Someone brought that up. I am trying to just jump out of this fire. Like, I'm trying. You like the frame 1 charge? He hits you with the wake up level 3 super.
Try and dodge this.
I don't know, I guess I'll break his sword. Like, it keeps locking on as if it's implying I could shoot him while he's up there, but it doesn't seem to...
Try and dodge this.
At least he's taking a somewhat reasonable amount of damage. That's good. It's better than the other fucking one.
Try and dodge this.
This is doable. Oh, he's half health, so he's doing a thing. So thank you guys for joining me for this extended preview of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Also, Smash updated for some reason. You know a boss fight is good when I'm like, oh hey, this is like actually possible. This is a thing a human being could do. And that's the praise that I can muster. Come on, there we go. Oh, Switch 2 update? Oh, I didn't know it was getting one. I assume it just bumps the game to 4K or whatever. Nice fade in. Nice transparencies, jackass. Yo, only 18 minutes. Not counting dying. The update's more just making it function correctly. I haven't tried to play it on here. It transferred when I transferred all my Switch 1 stuff. I know there were a few games that had weird problems for some reason. Like, a lot of the Capcom collections had issues because of the, what's it called? NT framework or whatever. Whatever the, like, engine all those old game collections are built on did not agree with the Switch 2, so they had to be patched. Best move against Onion. All right, we'll go to the Onion then. Hold Y as 0 in front of him. Guard stance damages him. Want to play Smash, but only know how to play Peach? I didn't know you liked Smash. I had no idea. Oh, cutscene already. You spoil me.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you. This is the reason I ran away from Red Alert. Because I can copy the shape and abilities of Reploids.
Thoughts on some Switch 1 games getting Switch 2 paid upgrades like Zelda or Super Mario Party Jamboree? I mean, Mario Party is one thing, like that's an extra $10 for, that's just DLC basically. It's just that DLC is only available on Switch 2, you know?
That's the thing.
So whatever. Same thing with Kirby. Kirby's like actually just getting a DLC. It's just that DLC will only be on Switch 2. So like that stuff, I don't mind that. Like if they were charging like $20 for like just resolution and frame rate increases, then yeah, I'd start getting pissed about it. But they've been going well so far. The ones that they have announced so far are all good in my book at the moment. Just hope they don't. I'm not just worried about Nintendo, I'm worried about other companies potentially doing some shit like that. This is him, right? Yeah. I appreciate the shilling, Roxas, but you really don't have to. Also, I love just the low quality fucking PNGs for the bosses.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
Potentially doing shit like that, me when Last of Us 1 Remastered. So I think it's dumb. I do think it's dumb. But at the same time, like, at least they did, like, completely redo the game in a new engine. Like, I wouldn't pay full price for it, but they did do something. You absolute bitch! I think that it's definitely don't agree with it though. The Last of Us Part 2 remastered stuff was fine because that was only $10 and that added a horde mode and like a bunch of developer shit. That was cool. So I'm on board with that one. But yeah, Last of Us Part 1 remastered being $70. Well, because from what I understand, I don't want to turn this into Last of Us discourse because I know how the fucking internet gets. But God damn it! But from what I understand, the original point of Last of Us 1 Remastered was to teach a new team that Sony had acquired how to, like, make shit on PS5. Like, it was basically a practice project that they were just going to release, and it probably would have been cheaper. But then they apparently, like, had spent so much time on it and did such a bad job that they had to scrap all that, and then Naughty Dog themselves had to come in and remake the whole thing. And that's how it ended up being way too fucking expensive. That's what I've heard. I don't know if there's like 100% proof of that anywhere. That was the story I heard. Think of it like how Nintendo has to take over. Prime 4's been in development for like 10 years because the original studio was doing such a bad job that Retro had to come back and take it over. These missiles really do just follow me forever unless I shoot them, huh? Ooh, blades. Fuck.
Can you hear me, Axel?
This isn't the boss, by the way. This is just a generic Mechanoid mini-boss. And it's going right back to doing this. Well, I got to hit it for about 5 seconds before I decided to do this shit again, so... I found it, guys. I found the one use for Axel's fucking roll. What is okay, come on now. Fuck off.
Can you hear me, Axel?
There we go. What's my favorite Naughty Dog game? Crash 2, probably.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Uncharted is pretty close. Uncharted is also way up there. I fucking love Uncharted.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
No, they're gonna shoot her. Fuck. I'll just take the death so she doesn't die. Because their deaths persist across my deaths. But so Crash 2 is my absolute favorite, but the Uncharted games are close. I love those games. Jeez. This is gonna be annoying. There we go. Yeah, fuck up. I got people to save. I don't care. Oh, 3 of them. Hey, ladies. No! Fuck. I am also, I don't talk about it on stream. It's one of those things where I always have to deflect away. I also, if you're curious for whatever reason, because we're talking about it, I did genuinely like The Last of Us 2. No discussion of it will be had here, but, oh, that doesn't kill me, you just fall. Wow, how surprisingly generous of them. No, I love all the Crash games, but yeah, I see someone mentioning the remakes and stuff. I love all of them, it's just 2 is my favorite of them. How many have we rescued? I don't know, like around 30 probably, if I had to guess. We got a lot in just this stage.
Is this the harem level?
Uh-oh, camera. Get over here, you fuckers. I see you over there. Come on, yep. Gotta drag him over here. Come on. That is a nasty heart container location. New Digimon game opinion. Eddie was trying to get me to talk about it too. I have no opinion on Digimon stuff. Sorry, I did not grow up with Digimon. I know basically nothing about it. I cannot give any sort of opinion on anything Digimon related. Like I could tell you what an Agumon is, but like, and like a Greymon, but like it stops there. It doesn't go any further than that. Do they all have to make that sound? Does it have to be so loud? They really do just put that bat there just to knock you down. Oh, X7. Why are you like this? Oh, wow, the 1 slash doesn't even kill him. Fantastic. John, do you intend reigning over the night at any point? No. I'm really not interested in Night Rain. Fucking off screen. I know people have told me that the more recent Digimon RPGs are very good. But I might, like, I was gonna play Night Rain with JL, but then we learned that there's no 2-player mode for some reason. Like, there's the 3-player mode, which is the default mode. But then there is also a solo mode that's apparently, like, really badly balanced, but there's no 2-player mode. And like I would only be playing it to play with him anyway. Like I just We're gonna be here the rest of the stream, guys. Now I'm just missing basic fucking jumps because I'm just getting frustrated. But I wasn't a giant fan of Elden Ring anyway. I think Elden Ring is at its best when you're. I think the reason I wouldn't like Night Rain is because the part of Elden Ring that I like is the open world exploration stuff. Finding shit, testing shit out, all that. And Night Rain severely cuts back on all that by, you know, being a roguelike. Like, fighting enemies and bosses is my least favorite part of Elden Ring. The bosses especially. I don't want to get way into it now because I know how people get, but a lot of the bosses are just really, really, really fucking irritating and annoying and felt like they were designed not to be fun to fight, but to be hard. I didn't say that. Not to be fun to fight, but just to fuck with you and make it so that longtime Souls players would die more and be more frustrated instead of just blowing through the game. It feels like there's spite in a lot of those bosses in a way that I don't feel in like the Souls games or Bloodborne. So even when it's not down, I can't. So how am I supposed to get across then? If even when it's down, even when it's pointing upwards, I mean, I still hit the base of it. How am I supposed to jump across that? Fall and then double jump with 0, I guess? That's what I'm gonna try. There we go, just barely. Okay. You hovered too high? Well, that's the thing. You can't not hover that high. The way Axel's hover works in this game, like, you just have to hold jump from when you jump. Like, I can't activate it once I've already jumped. So, like, you have to jump max height and then hover. It's stupid. It's very stupid. We're done. We're done. Well, now it's boss time, but we're done with the level. Wall climb to the side and air dash. That is also a good suggestion, but I just don't trust the fucking wall sliding in this game. It's so bad. Also, stop talking to me like that.
You haven't changed a bit.
Don't belong me. From soft bosses when you survive their quintuple spinning attack. Yeah, it's every half the Elden Ring bosses are just, this person is 10 times your size. They spin around in circles for 5 minutes. Some of these spins are delayed just to fuck with your roll timing. And then if you do manage to get away from them, they'll fire projectiles at you. And that's half the bosses in the game.
He'd get mad and smash the monitor anyway.
Why is he thinking?
The other half are fun. Like, I wouldn't have put the 80 hours into beating the game if I thought the game was bad, but yeah, just kill me. I have no health. But, oh, and then also the fact that they felt the need to put a boss at the end of every single ruin and tunnel in the entire game, even when they clearly did not have enough bosses for that. So you just end up fighting the same 4 crystal guys in various configurations for most of the game. Just while standing, press and hold Y. That's it? Okay. Oh, damn, that does do a lot of damage. What? Oh, right, Zero doesn't have his damage tables nerfed. Oh, okay. Can't do it on the tornado thing.
Around and around! Around and around!
Okay. He's gonna just keep doing that? Do I have to shoot him now? Is he gonna keep doing that?
Around and around!
Can I destroy his pedals maybe so he's more vulnerable? Maybe, kind of, sort of.
Here goes nothing.
Oh my god, it is so hard to do this when the camera's on the trigger. It's fucking old video games. And their shoulder button cameras. Is that fun? Is that fun for you guys? You like hearing that directly into your fucking ears? Whatever, he's dead. Done. 8 ulcerated tree spirits, 16 crucible knights. Fucking Elden Ring. Sick new gun. Can use ray gun. Can use ray gun? Come on. God, this menu is... Why is it so... It can't possibly be loading anything, because this is just a bunch of fucking PNGs. Really low quality ones at that. God damn. And only one of them had an upgrade. Oh, decreases damage by half. Shock absorber. Okay, yep, definitely taking that. Hold on, 5 more minutes, we'll be done with menu stuff. Zero benefits, better with special stats because it gives him iframes to face tank. I'm sure you could make. I'm sure there's some shit you could do with Zero. You could make him good.
Don't underestimate bad programming.
I don't I'm sure you could make him good by giving him enough upgrades and stuff. But when you could just use Axel and X instead. One of the ones that died must have had the upgrade because every stage has 2. Yeah, fantastic. Great fucking system. Thanks, Capcom.
Like I said, my friends in Red Alert are all really skilled Reploids.
Yeah, that onion was a fucking disaster.
Except I heard
I had more trouble with the fucking spinning block outside.
They don't do anything bad. Well, at least most of the time.
What's your point?
I'm serious. They really didn't do
No,
bad.
I'm serious.
Suddenly everyone changed.
Job, would you ever do a review for X7?
What do you mean?
When the Maverick Hunters, even the Reploids,
Can't imagine.
stopped
I think
following Red's orders.
I've said this before, and this is dumb. I know it sounds like a dumb thing, but I don't like to just do... Like, when I want to do a video, I usually want to do one that a million people haven't done already, you know what I mean? Not because, like, ooh, I want to be original, but, like, I just don't want to, like, repeat the same shit everyone's already said. And, like, I've seen good X7 reviews already, you know? This is the review! All right. So why don't we check the rescue file for something? It doesn't tell you. I was curious if it told me what I lost. Oh, it does. Yeah, it does tell you if you lost the power up. Okay. Yep. So radio tower dead. I mean, that's the only one we're missing so far, thankfully.
But do those reviews have a corn man?
All right, yeah, so 38. We're getting there. Yeah, no review necessary. The stream speaks for itself. I say let's. I remember Gungaru's stage not being that bad. I'm not in a rush to do the battleship. I'm definitely not in a rush to do air forces. This one's just easy to grab shit for later. I'll probably wait till we have X to do that one to get the upgrades for him real quick. Because it's a gimmick stage on the ride bike. So, yeah, we'll do this one next. Yeah, so most of these Reploids you save have absolutely nothing. But two of them in every stage have permanent upgrades. And I think some of them have a life up, I think. Oh, what's that right around the corner? Giving the game credit once again visually. God damn, I love the look of the ride armor. Looks real cool. Fuck you, Wall. Had enough of your shit. If he would stop targeting things all the way on the other side of the wall. Alright, was there anything in the corners here? I feel like the arm cannon thing should sound more powerful. What, you don't like the weakest laser cannon noise you could imagine? One saved. Funny how the same devs who made X7 also made Command Mission. I did not know that. Hello? Oh, okay, there we go. I just couldn't move anymore. Because I know that Command Mission is based on one of the Breath of Fire games.
Can you hear me, Axel?
I don't know which one. I'm not a fan of Breath of Fire. I haven't played them. But that is what I have heard when we streamed it. That's what people told me.
Can you hear me, Axel?
I can hear you, Aelia. Fuck. Oh, right armor. Oh, right, I forgot about this one. This goofy-ass spider one. Pretty cool. There you go, Kenneth. Sub-tank is in the arena right before. Oh, this is the level where they just give up, right? And they just put like all the upgrades just sitting in the final room on like pillars. There was a guy hidden in here. Can't get up there, but I don't think there's anything up there, or else it would spawn in when I get close. From streets. He loves tap water. Huh? What the? What's this room for? Did I miss a fella? Hang on. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Almost forgot my boy Michael. Make sure there were none more of them hidden in the acid or whatever this is. Dare I say, that was a fun room in a video game. I enjoyed playing that section of the level. God for fucking bid. Don't mind me, fellas. I got shit to do. Do I have to kill them, or no? Is this gonna load me through anyway? No, it stopped. It stopped my movement like it was going to load me into the next area, and then just said no when the robot exploded. So I hope I'm not stuck here now. Boy, this would suck. Maybe I just need to kill them. Oh, great. All right, let's go back. Try to unload the door, maybe. All the enemies. Well, I like if I do have to kill all the enemies, the game made it very clear and obvious that that's what I needed to do. I'm sure Aelia probably piped up in my fucking ear about it or something, but you can't possibly expect me to listen to those. Good? No, we actually are fucked. I have to die. Fantastic! Nope, there it is. Got it. It heard me say something positive. It got upset.
Okay, WTF. The damage is way high. Right? I blinked and you were at half health.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Axel?
No. Keith, buddy. Oh, there's the sub-tank. There really is no sound for picking up the fucking collectibles. It's so weird. Mr. Freeman. Yeah, so they really did just give up. They were like, put the heart tank and the sub tank just on the pillars. Fuck it. Is there? There we go. There got to be some more guys around here somewhere. Like, it's weird because that entire last room was full of spaces you could have hidden a collectible in. That whole acid area. Why didn't they just throw it on one of the corners or something? I think we're good. I think we got everybody. I'm not seeing anyone. Oh, there's right armor. There's one.
Can you hear me, Axel?
In the fucking trash! Where you fucking belong. Man, I think once we, I thought the boss is here once we destroy all the enemies. Whoa, hey, there they are. Yeah, see how these ones say target on them to let you know that they're important to kill? Oh, geez, I didn't even know I could do that. Kind of worthless because they just back out of the way, but... Why, I don't know if it's coming across, but, like, this thing controls better than any of the characters. This thing feels so quick and snappy and smooth to control. The fucking literal tank, the fucking spider tank, has the best control in the game. Oh, wait, I have my laser out. Hang on. No, stop. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. How many? Two more. Let's go. Got it. Man, Armor Core looking different. I hate, like, on PS2, it's not as bad. If you're playing PS2 on a CRT, blah, 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 I always say this shit.
You must be Zero. So they sent an S-Class hunter to stop me, huh?
Am I crazy or is he, like, really loud compared to everyone else? But I hate that you can see the very clear split on Zero's model, like right above his nose, where his eyes are separated from the rest of his face.
But you'd need a dozen of them to beat me.
How sweet. Looks like you're having a swell time swinging around your new toy.
Stop treating me like a kid. Why, I oughta.
Hey, calm down, or you'll have to take a time out in the corner.
Boom! Like happy festival fireworks, yeah?
Fuck you, kid. I mean, I'm about to die, but... Damn, that did so much fucking damage. Like, I died, but that did so much damage. Holy shit. Holy bejesus. Oh my god.
Once again, John takes it out.
So that's not what I meant to use. Did not mean to use that. Where is he? no. Yep, see, no, yeah, we're back to doing 0 fucking damage.
So Zero's shield is actually kinda good. That explains why John thought he was
That does explain it. I had no idea that shield thing was that strong. Well, also, I played this so long ago. I played this before I knew anything about, like, the way the damage tables were fucked up in the US version. Like, I didn't know about any of that stuff when I played this. I didn't know Zero was the only character who didn't have his damage fucked with. Why does he keep saying... He's saying triangle, right? Like, but he's just charging straight at me. What is he saying? He is saying triangle, right? I love how the game has a lock-on, but they weren't smart enough to, like, think that you would want the lock-on to be actually locked onto bosses. This is crazy, by the way. Well, what if I use my other gun? Is it he's strong against the ray gun, maybe? Do more damage with the regular bullets? Little bit more, it looks like. Or I'm just hallucinating. It really is just goddamn. Oh. You guys remember when we people are always asking me, like, John, which do you think is better? Do you think X7 is worse or X6? And, like, I don't know how anyone can really think X6 is worse than this. Like, how do you play... X6 has a lot of fucking problems, but how could you possibly... How could you possibly play X6 and X7 and think this is the better one? Everyone's allowed to have their preference, you know, whatever, but, like... I don't have any energy in that tank I just got either. Alright, back to picking at him with fucking Axel it is. Come on, come on. Oh god, no, he double tapped on me. Oh no, I accidentally rolled. Oh fuck! Oh, jeez! No, I don't want to do this again. Please. Come on, do your other stupid attack with the flame circles. Ah! Fuck! Oh god. Try to save Zero's health for the second half, I guess. Do the mech with Axel. Yeah, I am just like already totally exhausted of commentary because like what do I even say about this anymore? After the boss goes on for 10 minutes, what more is there to say other than triangle? Go ahead, triangle. Thank you for the sub, whoever that is. I can't see, but thank you. Come on, camera. Cooperate with me. Come on, hit it with a triangle.
Triangle! Triangle!
This fucker went behind me. Okay, come on. This is really annoying now. Come on!
Triangle!
God damn it. Oh, he's supposed to say kick. It just constantly gets cut off. Okay, come on, yeah, so you better touch that shit. Good riddance, you little fucking brat. He's playing neutral. He's fucking trying to get me with the footsies. Oh. Explosion! Triangle. Yeah, I don't know if you... I didn't even bring it up, but Weird Username brings it up that there's like no fucking weapon energy by default. You might be able to raise it by upgrading that special stat or something, but like you can only use a weapon like 8 times and you're out of fucking energy. It was eating through that. He didn't even give me a triangle. What a scam. Axel's best weapon by the way. Got both the upgrades. One more stage, we should have X unlocked. Hopefully. Extends range of normal attack. We don't really have a range issue with Axel. What's in his special thing? Increased power recovery items. Yes, I know, I just used one. Oh, yeah, you don't need to tell me another one. Invincibility period after damage. Ooh, iframes, yeah. Let's get that. Hey, John, I got an upgrade for you.
Zero's weapon from Gungaru is the Hadanjiki. This is how I learned that the trauma I experienced from Marvel 3 came from this game, which makes a lot of sense in retrospect.
How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? On save the Reploids. I forgot. I'm sorry. I thought we were escaping the menu for a minute there. Turns out we weren't. Thanks for the iframes.
So you said they suddenly changed.
Yeah. One day, Red suddenly asked me to hand over the copied DNA data. He never asked me to do that before.
Why is it so fucking... Why is it so quiet?
Exactly. Soon after that, they started getting more and more powerful.
So they used the DNA data?
I think so. But Red didn't tell me everything. All I know is that I was used for my stupid ability.
You don't mean... Oh, it's over. I thought we were going into like a flashback or something. No, it's just done. It's just done. Yeah, 54. So we need 10 more. So let's do Central Circuit because it's quick. We'll do one more today. You have 6 bodies on your hands, John. That's not my fault. The game can't make me incredibly fragile and also expect me to dash face first into everything everywhere all the time. Oh no, a time bomb has been set on the course. A time bomb, yeah, sure.
Ready?
Yeah, just hold on, I gotta save Dean. I gotta save Vinny. This is what your first run of this stage is like, by the way. Cause you wanna save all the guys. So you're just gonna be doing this. Just slowly inch along. What did I just pick up? What was that? Oh, it was the weapon energy tank. It's hard to tell again when there's no sound effects. Joey, no! Oh, wait, I thought that was an enemy. Oh, there we go. It's also really scummy of them to make them the exact same color palette as the enemies on the same stage. Oh, gotta ramp it. Fuck. Damn it. Hang on. There we go. Okay, we went full circle. I'll try to still beat it, but we're probably gonna have to just die and restart. So the thing we're actually supposed to be doing is picking up all the bombs. This also controls, the controlling this also feels nicer than walking the characters around. Just for the record. This feels like surprisingly smooth. Fuck! Ah, missed both of them again. God damn it. Oh, there's the heart tank, though. Yep, nothing we can do now. John, that's a low. You're talking about the controls. It's a low bar. Yeah. Oh, fuck! I wanted to at least try to save one of them. I could have got that. I didn't even realize both of both bombs were there. I actually could have got that if I wasn't a fucking idiot. I don't even know why they give me the Buster, like...
As half is limited, you charge. Here goes nothing. You fuck. You fuck. You fuck.
Got him. Awesome. Okay, that's everybody, I believe. Man, love these lingering explosions. All right, everybody saved. Everybody saved. Now let's just actually play the stage. Okay, yeah. I guess you are supposed to just inch along, because if you don't, these boxes just constantly fucking explode, and the explosion lingers all day, and you just take damage. So this is the optimal way to play, which is a shame, because like I said, this actually controls very well. So it would be cool if there was like actually a race or something you had to do with it. Then again, knowing this game, they would have made it fucking unbearable. It's better than the ride chase stages in fucking X8 at least, because at least you have some kind of control. The X8 stages, they're not terrible, but they're so automated. You're basically just doing nothing for fucking 15 minutes. Oh, I missed one. God damn it. I cannot believe I missed all those explosions. I wasn't even trying. Excuse me, gentlemen. Do you enjoy pain, or is there any other reason for you to touch this game? I've just been going through them. I played 4, 5, and 6. And then, as I said earlier, add #Spawn. The Mega Man X Big East collab was coming out today. So I figured, fuck it. We'll play X7. I'll get a little bit of shameless plugging, a little bit of shameless advertising. You use code KNIJOHN at checkout. There we go. Yeah, the X8 Ride Chaser stages are just too long for how easy and brainless they are. You alright, buddy? Hey. Blowing from Stupid Town.
Why, you? Red gave you a home and this is how you repay him? You worthless upstart!
Dude, your breathing's getting heavy. Calm down.
Watch your blood pressure, Mr. Borsky.
Anyway, in a way, this is exactly how I'm repaying Red.
This guy of it was fun to watch. Devs want more. Every Monday, I'll be trying to put out more episodes. I'll be putting out a VOD. Every Monday is the plan. But often my internet fucks up and completely fails on me.
No way! No way!
Wow, that does do a lot of damage. I mean, let me rephrase that. That does a normal Mega Man amount of damage. That is the amount of damage any other weapon would do in any other Mega Man game. It does an acceptable amount of damage. Thankfully, I've just been dumping all my upgrades into Axel because I know Zero won't be good. So Axel's pretty much invincible right now because of the half damage and the iframes and stuff. But if you didn't know that, you'd be splitting upgrades between Axel and Zero, and then, you know, Zero would be worthless and you wasted them later once X gets unlocked. Wait, this is more damage than his weakness? His weakness does less damage than this. So even when the game is like being good and easy and helpful, it's still due to a fucking problem. Don't worry, because this will be archived right away, by the way. If you showed up late, this will just immediately be on the channel if you go to the lives. You have to go to the live section. I don't know if there's a way to make it so that's it's just a wheel. It's not even spiked or anything. I don't know if there's a way for me to make it appear on the regular video list, but any of the live streams I do on YouTube get archived right away. You just have to click the live tab. I mean, YouTube has a clip system. People only really use it for sharing clips real quick. I don't think there's a way to, like, browse YouTube clips. There probably is. I know that on the creator dashboard, have a way I can see all the clips people have made of my videos.
Move your live section to your front page so people see them.
Will that work on the website, like on the desktop version? Because I know you can customize the mobile and the TV, like the app versions of the front thing. Even longer iframes. Well, thank you. You can from the perspective. Okay. I've never looked at YouTube clip feature. The only reason I know it is when people share a clip, like link it to me directly. I don't really browse them. I don't know, speed, I guess. I generally don't know why people like this better than 6. 6 is broken. I'd rather feel something than immense boredom like in this game. I mean, I'm definitely feeling the anger mixed with the boredom, and it has some good parts. Like I said, some of the 3D sections are fun. It looks nice, music's good, but yeah, I don't... X6 at the end of the day has the same solid gameplay that you expect from a 2D X game. It has a lot of problems. Again, that stream is available. We did that one like a month ago. If you missed it, it is on YouTube. A lot of problems, but this just feels so much objectively worse, like so much nastier and jankier than even the nasty janky shit that's in X6. Did you know chips give you valuable stuff? I didn't know. If only Alia would have told me that I could get upgrades from chips. The X series didn't need to go 3D when Legends already exists. I agree, but you have to remember Capcom never liked Legends. Like, the team that worked on Legends obviously cared and put like a lot of effort into that world and those characters and everything. Capcom higher-ups never liked Mega Man Legends. It cost them a shitload of money to make, and it sold like garbage. They didn't like it. That's why they canned it as soon as they possibly could when Tron Bonne and Legends 2 sold bad.
Red Alert has changed completely.
Legends 3 forever.
They aren't the friends
Yeah.
I knew anymore.
Axel.
All they cared about was their own power-ups. Well, I devoted myself to data collection.
I've told you guys
First,
before that
thought it was to
I
help them, but the
I'm
scale
at
of
the
their
point where
data
I'm not even expecting a new Mega Man game anymore. I gave up like a year ago.
So I
Whatever
jumped
Rockman
ship.
Tyson was, they spent a bunch of money on it. Whatever it was got scrapped, is my assumption at this point.
It's nothing. It's just.
And they're just gonna
Nobody
make
in Red Alert
Monster
has the ability
Hunter
to
and
use
Resident
DNA
Evil.
data to power up
And then if another studio approached them and asked to make a Mega Man game, I feel like we'd get one. I do not think Capcom in-house has any interest in making a Mega Man game anymore. It would have to be like what's happening with Okami or something. What am I? Hold on, I did see a question here.
But it's
Oh,
causing
that I
a
didn't
lot
want to
of
answer.
damage. Is there nothing that can be
Someone
done?
asked me something about the
Not much.
hostages.
Even Zero has his limits.
Rescuing every rep player in the game, or are you just finding enough to unlock X? I'm gonna save as many as I can. We've already lost like 4 or 5. We've lost a couple already. Saving all of them is not an option anymore.
Zero, do you read
Yeah,
me?
Inti Creates is busy
I'm
just
going to.
disappointing
Take
me
me
with their
with you.
fucking Battle Network spinoff. Also, X is gonna play.
Okay.
He's gonna be here. He's coming outside. His
finish
parents said he
things,
could come out. He could bring the
I've got
ball,
to do it. To finish this
so
once
we
and
can
for
play.
all.
We can play catch.
Yeah, let's show that Red Alert how it's done.
But no, Inti Creates was busy disappointing me with their quote-unquote Battle Network inspired game, which was just a fucking card battler. That really disappointed me. Ark and CL, that's its name. Oh my god, it's a menu tab. I understand a menu tab, Alia. Thank you. I don't know why I said Ark and CL. Ark and CL is the fucking band who that's the band who did fucking Ready Steady Go. They do Full Metal Alchemist music. Oh, there, the spam protection kicked in. Thanks, Automod Bot, I guess.
Dear Mega Man fans, we here at Capcom are aware of your passionate pleas and we are excited to share this new announcement with you. So, without further ado, we're pleased to announce this Mega Man helmet as armor in the upcoming Monster Hunter.
Yeah, there it
Thank you
goes.
for your time.
There it goes.
That's just how deep the brain rot goes.
All right. So, I figure four robots down. That's a good place for us to stop. We've been going for about 3 hours. So, Saturday, I will be coming on back. We'll probably just go to Twitch. This was a fucking disaster. We'll see. I'll decide. I'll decide what to do. If I could find a way to lower the latency, then we'll finish it on YouTube on Saturday. I will try to find something out. I'll try to fix something. But that is going to be it for tonight. It's getting a little late. Usually if I stream past like 10, 11 o'clock on weekdays, you know, people have work and shit. People start tapping out, and then everybody misses the end of the stream. So this is a good place to call it. Thank you all for coming out. Once again, John takes an L. Appreciate it. X gets out to play and John ends the stream. Well, he should have come out sooner. We've been out calling him all day.
Like happy festival fireworks, yeah?
Are you gonna play the new Persona Gacha, John?
Your problems away, John.
Watch me.
Maybe. I've already got Star Rail and ZZZ and Dokkan. I don't know if I'm up for another gacha, and I'm not like a massive Persona fan. I'll probably check it out. See how it is. It has pretty high fucking production value for a mobile game. So I'll probably try it. I'll let you guys know if I check it out. See how it is. Yeah, same thing. I think I'm just kind of done with Persona 5 just as like a brand. Like I just don't want to see fucking Joker anymore. I'm just kind of sick of looking at the black and red and those characters. Yeah, Uma Musume is also coming out tonight, I think. It's out right now? It was coming out sometime, either tonight or tomorrow, I wasn't sure. So I'm trying to think. I think that's pretty much it. So, oh, what's that? Who played that Figgies promo video again? Who could have possibly done that? You mean you could get a cool magnetic figure with a special metal backing card and support the channel at the same time by using code KNIJOHN at checkout? No way. There's a link in the description. Unbelievable. But thank you. There's also a Persona 5 series of figgies coming out next week, I think. But thank you. Thank you everybody for coming out as always. Your support is always appreciated. I think that's it. I don't think I have any more announcements to make. So, good night, good morning, good evening. Whichever one applies to you guys. In whatever time zone that you happen to be in. And I will see you on Saturday with the conclusion of this fucking shit, probably. Thanks again, everybody, and bye-bye. Oh, hydrate. How careless of me. Damn.